So proud of you, Jock, man. $1 million quarter. I knew you were gonna get there. Always good to know that we got people out here striving to be great. And what you doing is legendary. Proud of you, dog. Keep it up.
My name is Arvesta Faulkner. I am a mortgage loan originator. Been in the business for 20 years. But today I want to talk about a young man I met when he was like 16 or 17, maybe 18. His name is Jock Hall Jr. I met Jock at a real estate office that I was visiting. Jock was running around, bouncing off the walls, but he was there with his mother, learning real estate, and he learned that I was in the mortgage business, and he asked a lot of questions.
I am so excited about sharing my journey with Jock Hall. I started my real estate career in 1981, but Jock came to work with me when he was in the 11th grade, only 16 years old. But his commitment to his work and his work ethics has always been there. I never had to question anything about what he was doing. He was excellent at what he did. Matter of fact, he always gave us a wow factor. Not that he did what he's supposed to do, he exceeded whatever he's supposed to do. We had a relationship in my office with attorney Kim Hughes. Later on, Jock went to work for her, and he learned more about that end of real estate industry from the closing part of the transaction.
Jock started an internship with me at a prominent law firm that I worked at the time as a managing attorney. And in that role, it was really just to give him an opportunity to have some work experience after school. So when he came, and I really got an opportunity to see his personality, and I learned very quickly that although I had him directed in one particular department, he clearly found his way around all the other departments in the office. So he became the life of the office, showing everybody all the love, making them laugh and do all that he does. And so it was a great time to see him at that stage as a young man, really being interested and gaining a lot of the information about real estate that at that age most people aren't interested in.
I invited him to come to my office to hang out, and not expecting him to come because of his age and the age of teenagers, but he showed up. And the interesting thing was he kept coming. He came, I took time with him, we took time, spent a lot of time together. I really enjoyed being with Jock at the time, but he picked my brain on the mortgage business. I told him everything I knew. I showed him how the business works. I showed him how to read credit. I showed him just the inner workings of the mortgage, the finance side of a real estate transaction. And fast forward, here we are now. Jock is a licensed real estate agent, and I have the pleasure of being his loan officer.
So to talk about Jock, it's very easy. I'm his mom. And just to watch Jock over the years has been amazing. So Jock took a real strong interest in real estate early on. And he was hanging out with me in my real estate office, and just being honest about it, it wasn't just that he was doing things with me, he was doing things for all of the agents in the office. And it just kept growing, so much so that many of those agents in there would just pay him to do the little things that they needed him to do.
I remember a special time when Jock was working with me that he mentioned to me that he was going to get his real estate license and do his closing transactions with me. I was very excited about that because I love young people who are interested in doing great things, but at the time he was 15, I'm not even sure if he had his driver's license. So it was great to see him engaging in the industry and learning all he had learned, and now to be the professional that he is, as a father, as a husband, and having a beautiful family. He also has this amazing real estate career that is developed. And I'm seeing him at my closing table really bringing out exactly what he said he would at that time when he was just 15 years old.
In the last 4 or 5 months, we've done several transactions together. And the amazing thing is that Jock, unlike a lot of more seasoned real estate agents, is doing 4 or 5 transactions per month. The average realtor only does maybe 4 or 5 transactions per year. So Jock is doing a fantastic job. And I think it's because, number one, he's a people person. He has a very outgoing personality. He doesn't meet a stranger. He's always marketing his business and telling people what he does. And he knows so many people, and people just simply gravitate to him.
Now, one thing about him, he makes all of his clients and his customers his friends. and he would give them 150% of his time. Just to say this one little thing, I don't know how he does it, but he's able to work a deal and get some things done that I could never ever get done. And I know I'm a very experienced person, but Jacques will make it happen, things that I thought would never happen. He does that for his clients because he pushes until he gets what they need. And so I admire that about him.
I'm very excited to see what Jacques has coming up for the remainder of the year. Just in this first quarter, the number of times he's been at my table, I'm happy to be a part of the process that he has and working with his clients, helping them fulfill the dream of home ownership. I'm really excited to see what he's going to have coming up with the remainder of the year. It's amazing, and I'm happy to work with him in those efforts.
Jacques is a rising star in the industry. I see nothing but great things in his future. I look forward to working with him as he continues to grow and to become a tremendous force in the real estate industry. And if you are looking to purchase a home, you need to call Jacques. He is your guy.